Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of Unknown to World Known Club 5. We're back today with Everton, and since you were last with us, it's gone a lot better than we expected. So as you can see on the side of the screen here, we are currently joint top of the league. If that's something that you're happy to hear, please do leave a like down below. Comment what you think we can do across an entire season here, and subscribe if you are enjoying the content. Do go and check out a couple of days ago I released a video where we made the club captain of every club in the Premier League the manager for 5 years. So go and check out who the best managers in the Premier League are if we had to rely on the club captains. Since you were last with us, it's been mostly good news. We did draw with Brighton following the end of the last episode, but we bounced back 4-0 win against Wrexham, 2-0 against Sheffield United, 2-0 against West Ham, a bit of a hard-fought 1-0 win against Reading, 2-1 loss to Leicester in the EFL Cup, which was a bit disappointing, but then 4-1 against Norwich, 3-1 against West Brom, before against our first big challenge of the season, we did lose 2-1 to Manchester City. However, despite that, as I say, we're joint top of the league on points. Manchester City way down in 9th. They've got nothing on us. We've got a Merseyside derby today, which one of us is no longer going to be top of the league, assuming one of us wins and Manchester United win if it's a draw. But nevertheless, hopefully, we will be remaining up towards that top end of the league. The advantage of going out the EFL Cup is we can concentrate on the league until the FA Cup comes around. I'd like to have an FA Cup run this year. Liverpool are coming off a win against Galatasaray midweek, which slight advantage for us fitness-wise perhaps. But other than that, I think everything else is in Liverpool's favour. But hopefully, we're going with a bit of a counter-attack. As you can see, I've already advanced because I forgot to press record the first time I went through this intro. If we look at the transfers very quickly, we have bought in a new guy, Diego De Bruyne, a centre-back from Anderlecht, £24 million, but he does look already very good, and he's only going to get better. Meanwhile, we did let Chris Makengo go to Napoli, £17 million. He could play right back, which I'm not really short on, and he wasn't particularly good at it, so off he goes. Our lineup today, we have got Mama Deshivli in goal, Lopez, Raul, De Bruyne and Richards as the back four, Talignani as the holding midfielder with Adley and Johnny in front, Lanzalotta on the right, Calvert-Lewin on the left and Satriano up front. We're going with the direct counter-attack against Liverpool. Hopefully we can pull it off. Free kick from the right for Liverpool. Barella finds Trent, but it's blocked. It goes back out to Trent, and Talignani's dived in on Barella, giving a penalty away. That's not what you want to see from your holding midfielder. There wasn't particularly danger in that position. He's given away a needless penalty. It's Erling Haaland stepping up, so we all know the result from here. It's going to be 1-0. It's not. The keeper's made a fantastic save, and it's been cleared to Satriano. Can he find a way through this Liverpool defence straight away? No, he can't. Merseyside with a good tackle, but we maintain it's 0-0. Barella with a corner again now. Headed over the bar by Agume. It wasn't a corner previously, it was just very close to one. Trent with a throw-in, launches it into the box. Haaland to Agume. Correa on the edge. Can he get a shot off? He can, but straight at the keeper, and an easy save for him. Now a throw-in in Liverpool's half. Agume collects it from Trent and goes back to him. Correa across to Peralta, and you can see Liverpool happy to have possession in their defence. Out to Masori at left back. He brings it forward to Hudson-Odoi and then falls back to Peralta. This is where we're hoping there's a mistake, but the ball through to Lecomte was fantastic. It's laid back, but Calvert-Lewin's there to intercept it. Johnny goes towards Satriano, but Agume intercepts it. Correa to Barella, through to Lecomte, and it's 1-0 to Liverpool, or is it? We are getting a VAR check. It looked onside to me. I'll be very surprised if this is chalked off. And we find out it is not chalked off, as expected. I don't think it was even close to offside, if I'm being honest. You have the ball here. Yeah, he's well onside. It might even be that Raul's playing him on as well. A highlight straight from the kickoff, however. Raul receives it, comes out to the right hand side, sends it through to Satriano, but it was too much on it. Goes through to the keeper, which now has me highly concerned that they're going to come straight forward and score 2 in a row, which would be less than ideal. Trent goes past Calvert-Lewin with relative ease. Johnny does well to intercept the ball, though. Richards is breaking down the left. Knocks it onto Calvert-Lewin, who cuts inside. Ball across to Adley on the volley. What a goal to get us back on level terms. We respond relatively instantly to Liverpool. I think it felt longer because of how long that highlight went on for. But it is a very quick reply. Back on level terms against our bitter rivals. Maybe we can push on now. Free kick on the edge of the box. It's Adley stood over it. Can he find the top corner? Oh, off the bar he can. De Bruyne's headed it into the back of the net. We've got a VAR check. De Bruyne might have put us 2-1 up before half time. However, it's 2-1. What a turnaround. Adley really unlucky with that. And De Bruyne just knocks it into the empty net as the keeper is understandably still getting off. So at half time, we lead 2-1. So somewhat against what the XG says, but who cares? If we're winning, that's all that matters to us. Richards plays a free kick short to Johnny. Back to Richards at left back. Tries to play it over the top, but Trent is easily ready for that. Agume back out to Trent. Calvert-Lewin had pushed forward, which is problematic. We need somebody with a bit more legs in these big games. Trent whips the ball across the box. Lecomte sends it back in, and Haaland, that looked like Raul might have misjudged a header in there. But nevertheless, Haaland has scored to make it 2-2. A quick equaliser after half-time. And it's unfortunate because here, Lopez did well. But then Lecomte sent it back in. And it's number 29. It's De Bruyne who's missed the header. We're going to bring Raul off for Bevis at centre-back. And I think we're also going to bring Calvert-Lewin. We're going to swap him with Richards. And then send Jimenez on the left back. And Rich is going to drop back here as a winger. Just because I think we need a bit... In fact, you know what? Let's go for defensive winger. Give Jimenez a bit more support down Liverpool's right-hand side. And on the right-hand side, Lanzalotta has picked up a knock. We're going to send Adley out there. And then Pilbro can come on in the middle. And we've come out with a 2-2 draw against Liverpool. When you look at the overall stats, ignoring XG, which, to be fair, if you ignore their penalty, in fact, then we're pretty much level with each other on every stat other than possession. But by and large, I'd say we definitely deserved that draw. And it was very well played. We were unlucky with the first goal the second goal they scored, just in the way that Lopez's clearance fell nicely for them. But a decent result. I reckon we can get a win against Arsenal. Let's see if we can. And the lineup for the game against Arsenal. We've got Mamadashvili still in goal. Back four this time is Lamptey, Bevis, De Bruyne and Richards. Tagliani and Adley. Tagliani and Adley remain in midfield, but Pilbro joins them this time. Lanzalotta on the right still. Raul Morrow on the left. And then Satriano up front. Ødegaard with a free kick from deep for Arsenal. Goes towards the far post, but Adley heads it away. Raul Morrow nodded it further away, but Tomiyasu collected it. Saka on the ball here, cuts inside, gets a shot off and hits the post. And Lamptey with a very confident pass back to the keeper, which I did not like at all. Richards has got a throw-in for us on the deep in the Arsenal half. Short to Pilbro, cross goes towards the far post. Lanzalotta heads it over the bar. Tomiyasu plays it short to Saka from a free kick here. He goes down the right-hand side. And then back inside to Ødegaard. Cross to the far post. Martinelli was there, but somehow it scrambled away. And now it's headed away to Lanzalotta. Tomiyasu with a throw-in short to Ødegaard. Down the wing to Saka. And then back out to Ødegaard. This time down the wing to Tomiyasu. Ødegaard collects it back from him on the edge of the box. Cross goes in. Sesko's in space and hits the bar, but he was offside. But we are right at the fine line at the moment. Free kick very late in the first half now. Ødegaard plays it short to Kamara. Can he turn and shoot? Lays it off to Silva. It's gone straight through the keeper. That looked really poor from the keeper, I won't lie. Richards probably should have been putting his foot through that as it came in. But I have to question the keeper here as well, because it's gone right in the middle of the goal. Half time, we're 1-0 down. It's not been anything from us. What we're actually going to have to try is going aggressive for the second half in the hopes that we can get a bit of control in this game. The first highlight, however, indicates it might still be Arsenal in control. Saka with a chance to cross it in. He lays it back to Ødegaard. Good pressure there, and it forces them back to Kamara and Kimpembe. However, lots of space for him to run forward to if he wants to. Lays it off to Silva. Tierney down the left to Martinelli. Can he get across the box? He can, but Richards is the only man there to head it away. Saka collects it. Back to Tomiyasu and back down the wing. Saka across the box, and somehow we've scrambled it clear. Again, Arsenal putting on all the pressure at the moment. Well, we need to make a change, but I'm not really sure what we can do in this game to change this. We're going to bring Calvert-Lewin on for Lanzalotta and Johnny on for Pilbro. Richards receives it from De Bruyne, and he's going to run with it down the wing. He's still going here. Great run into space towards the far post. Satriano's there, but it's caught by the keeper. However, straight away we get another highlight. This time it runs straight through to the keeper, which again just makes you concerned that it's going to be an Arsenal-oriented highlight here. Kamara to Tomiyasu. Back inside to Ødegaard, and then forward down the wing to Saka. Ødegaard receives it back, and then Saka ball through to Sesko. One-on-one with the keeper. Oh, what a chance. He's put it wide, though. Richards throws the ball short to Johnny. Cross to the far post. Satriano heads it back in, and I think it hit the post, or the keeper knocked it away from the line. I couldn't really tell from that angle, but it was cleared out for a throw-in anyway. And our final change is going to be to bring Ravella on for Adley, just in hopes that he can create a bit of magic. Ødegaard with a free kick from deep. Sends it in. De Bruyne heads it away, but Saka's going to collect it on the right-hand side for Arsenal. Sends it back in. Martinelli's in there, and it's 2-0 to Arsenal. We were pushing for a goal, and it looks like it's going to have cost us in the end. Yeah, it has cost us. I mean, I say it cost us. It hasn't really, because we've gone from losing 1-0 to losing 2-0. It was that, or we pushed to try and get an equaliser, or we sat and settled for a 1-0, which just isn't my style. From the kickoff, we get a highlight straight away, though. Calvert-Lewin back to Bevis, to Ravella. Lamptey, he's got space to run into on the right-hand side. Cuts it back into Satriano, who finds a lovely ball through to Johnny. Oh my goodness. What a chance for Johnny. Ødegaard with a very late corner. It's hit the bar. And now an incredibly late Arsenal highlight, starting with a goal kick. Balde to Martinelli. And he's being pressured there, Malde. But Musa back to Ødegaard, who definitely seems to be in a deeper sitting role than what he does currently in real life. Kind of makes sense as he gets older to drop back, though. Sesko on the ball. Plays it back to Balde. He's got space down the left-hand side. Gets it inside. Lamptey tried to make a tackle. Martinelli can't find anyone but Ravella. But then it's headed. Oh, so it's full time, and we've lost 2-0 to Arsenal. It was unlucky. I mean, I say that the first half they definitely deserved to be more than 1-0 up. In the second half, we were a bit unlucky, but we are going through a tough run of games here. We've come away with 1 point from today's episode. Manchester City do slip up. Chelsea and Manchester United draw. Liverpool slip up. So it could have come out a lot worse for us here. So we end the episode in 5th, but we are still level on points with Liverpool and Manchester United, which, considering we're playing Liverpool and Arsenal in this episode, is quite the surprise. Despite that, however, we have dropped out the top 4. Somewhat to be expected. I think what we'll do now is we'll come back for the FA Cup third round and maybe the Sheffield United game as well. So we'll get through this run of fixtures, come back in January, and we'll let you know how we're getting on. For the most part, I think we are missing some tough games in here with Chelsea, Man United, Tottenham, Newcastle, probably a team to be aware of. Southampton, while they are one of the favourites for the title, I think they're predicted fourth because of this Tycoon takeover. I don't think at the moment they've really done anything with that Tycoon takeover. They did late on in the transfer window just after I looked last time, but it's only really 2 players. I don't think they're going to be as strong as we expect. I think they need it, similar to Newcastle in real life, I think they need a couple of seasons before they're really a force, and hopefully we'll grow alongside them, or in spite of them, I could say. If you have enjoyed that, leave a like down below, comment what you think we'll do. Can we go on an FA Cup run? Let me know what you think. Subscribe if you are enjoying the content, and thank you very much for watching.